Aloha and welcome to Keiki Fishing Adventures. I'm your host Shane Patrick, and today we got an awesome eel fishing adventure for you. We show you how to do everything to catch your eels. We show you what kind of places you want to catch your eels at, what kind of bait to use, and what kind of setups to use. This is a great show, you gotta watch it. Mahalo! Fishing in Hawaii is something that thousands of families do. They do it for family time, cultural traditions, friends getting together, or a bunch of other reasons. But what most of them are hoping for is something healthy and tasty to take home to eat. One of the fish that they're hoping to catch is the bonefish. The Hawaiian name is an oat eel. As you can tell by the name, it's full of bones. But the meat is easily scraped off to make a bunch of delicious dishes. Oat eels travel in large schools in deeper water, but break off into smaller schools when feeding in shallow waters. Hawaii has some of the largest bonefish in the world, with many world records being made in Hawaii. We have caught a bunch of eels here on Oahu, using a variety of different baits. But in some areas, certain baits might work better. Like in a sandy beach area with waves. Sand turtles might be a better bait, because the fish in these areas are probably looking for sand turtles with the waves exposed. Try to use different baits from everyone else fishing in the same spot. So if everyone else is using squid or tako, maybe use akuli fillets or aku bellies. We've caught more smaller eels on squid, but the larger ones were caught on tako, sand turtle, or akuli fillets. Good luck catching. Catching your own bait is important. It is hard to find tako. Especially during the summer months. So being able to find your own is important if you want to find your own tako for bait. Tako is probably the #1 bait for catching an eel. Most of the best fishermen are also tako divers. Because if you can find fresh local tako for sale, it's expensive. A medium-sized tako can cost over $20. That's about at 7 right there. These are nice sized ones too. Woo!
Should I show you a thing?
So we're using a stick, attach your fishing line to a hook to a piece of bait. That tracks them around, and I scoop them up after like 5 minutes.
Alright.
Come back down. They're called sand turtles because the shell almost looks like a turtle shell. Ready to go. Wash my hands real quick. I'm gonna go there and cast them out. Cast them right out over there. Like that. I think I might cast out a little more farther. Don't want the surf to get it, you know. Back up. Cast out a little bit more farther. Right there. That's better. I mean, we're gonna check that trap right after I put it back. No, actually, I'm gonna get my other stuff ready. We like to paddle out the spinners because they're usually kind of hard to throw the line out far. That's why you see people using big poles for eel. Because of the big pole, you can launch the line out 2 to 3 times farther than a spinner. This beach is easy to fish with the kayak.
Here I'm hooked up. Think it's an eel because it's not biting and feels like dead weight. It is an eel. The Hawaiian name for eel is puhi. They like to curl themselves up into balls and a lot of times kill themselves. But they make great bait for papio and olua. So don't throw them away.
Here I'm just showing you how I put on the sand turtles. Don't put it on the middle of the body, put it on the side through the shell. They'll stay on your hook for a while too, unless fish are nibbling on them.
There you go. Let's close that one too.
I have sand and salt water in my eyes, but I'm still gonna fight this old eel. No eel guaranteed. It's the end of the day, so.
Keep going. Reel, Jaden, reel! There you go, Osiris, go! There you go.
We're about ready to leave in about a half an hour. We didn't catch anything the whole day but eels. Catching on a spinner is probably the best way to catch eels. They always put on a show. Even the small ones put up a great fight. So it was nice to finally hook up. Caught this big old eel right here. Just caught it too, like not even like 3 minutes ago. He put up a really good fight. He started like zooming all the way out there down the shoreline. It's a really good fight. It's a crab, I think. Almost like one of my biggest ones. Almost.
We're just about to leave. Start packing up. The line went. And then there you are. Boom.
Yeah. It's a big one too. We'll be cooking this one. So as you can see, the eel is 14 minimum. So let's see if this eel that we caught is eagle size. So it's from the tip of the nose to the fork tail. Oh, as you can see already, it is way over. Way over. Here we are about ready to leave. I can see there's something on the line. but it's a puhi. Here we are getting the Zodiac ready. We're heading out to the flats. We've seen some big oluas over here, especially when we're chumming.
Okay, right now I got something. We just got a bite. Not sure what it is. Probably a tiny papillo. Yep. Everybody, this is the step that we're using today. We just have our 2 T-knots coming out of our swivel, and then we have our 2-ounce lead at the bottom. 2-ounce lead is just so that the line stays in place. And what we're doing is we're going to these channels over here where the deep end over here goes into the shallower reef over here and just slowly gets shallower and shallower. And this is where the papillos, the oluas, and the eels, they come from this deep end over here, and then they go into the shallower reefy area over here to feed on top of like crabs and other smaller fish. So what we're doing is we're casting it into this channel over here so that we can try and hook up to these oluas, papillos, and eels. And we're also casting it over there so that we can get some eels and some other papillos and oluas, and just hoping that they run that way, because we lost a bunch running that way already, because right when they go off the edge, they go straight down and then they snap the line because it's rubbing against the reef. So hopefully we catch some guys going that way and we can just chase them down, which is going to be a whole lot easier, and we're not going to have to worry about the reef as much. So anyway, just going to cast this line out and hope for the best. Here I'm hooked up. It's putting on a good fight. We're lucky it didn't run towards the channel. We lost already like 5 fish that ran towards the channel. There are screamers too. But we're lucky this one ran on top of the reef. This is a good size of eel. It wasn't going by Jaden, so I grabbed a net and tried to chase it down. Not a good idea if it's running away from you. O'Eel fish cake and poke is one of my favorite to eat. And with this one, we'll be eating good tonight.
Here I'm hooked up. I'm using a 2-hook setup with squid on both of them. This old eel is putting up a good fight. It looks like it's not gonna fight hard, and then all of a sudden it starts running. That's why eels are one of my favorite fish to catch. Huge runs, back and forth, with running towards you, then away from you. Always exciting.
Here I'm just taking the hook off and then we can put it in the cooler.
We made some good fish cake this day. Remember to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to see more clips and tips that didn't make the show. Mahalo!